Alright, so I am back. This is week 2. It's 2 weeks since I installed them. I did come back last week, check on them. I fed them the rest of the syrup that was in this bucket, since they had drank most of what we had given them already. So they look to be pretty busy today. I'm in their flight path. Let me go over here. Yeah, see they're coming in and out. There's a dragonfly messing around with them. But yeah, they look like they're going in and out. There's a lot of stuff blooming right now around, so I think they've got a lot to do. So let's see. Oh yeah, that syrup is gone. It's dried up and there's just some sugar at the bottom here. Oh, see they're in there. They come up through this bottom here and they go and they feed on it. The bees. Put them right here. Alright. They're looking pretty calm so far. You know, and I'm just remembering I forgot to bring them. I meant to bring. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Still getting the hang of keeping smokers going. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Had to get my smoker up to speed. There we go. A little bit of that. Look at all them bees. So one thing I was told after posting my last video, you know, you post videos and sometimes you talk like people have no idea what you're doing, but of course the people who are interested in bees are people who probably have a little bit of knowledge about bees. So I had some beekeepers with more experience than me. We got some honeycomb sticking to this. They suggested that I not do the inner lid and the excluder between the feeder because it'd be more efficient. So next time I feed them, I will sorry ladies, I will definitely do that. Guess I'll just put y'all here. There you go. So you can see it still looks like primarily we're on the nuke frames. Smoker back up. I'm just gonna hit them a bit. Not smoking a ton, so I might have to hit them a little bit more than I normally would. There we go. A perfume for me. But you know, when I was here last time, they had done a bit of work. So I'm curious to see if they've done more work and if we're ready to put on a honey super for them to draw out. Because like I said, I don't have any pre-drawn stuff other than what the nuke had, so. Well, so we got some bees. On here, but they haven't done really anything that I can see, which this would be the last one they would do. Well, this one or the other one on the other side. How about here? You see that? They're, I think this is called festooning. It's when they measure to see like, hey, can we build some comb here or something? They hang on to each other. It's pretty interesting to watch them do their weird little bee activities. I wouldn't expect the queen to be on anything like this because there's nothing for her to do here. There's no comb for her to lay on. So doesn't look like we've gotten to here yet either. Maybe a little bit, but like barely. Like you can see, looks like they might be thinking about it. Like maybe getting a little bit of the basics done. I'll put y'all here. It's all right, ladies. I'll put you back in a little bit. Now we're getting over into one of the frames I think they've actually worked on a bit. They bridged over a bit. Sorry about that. Now look at that. That is almost all honey. Well, honey. I mean, a lot of it's probably that sugar syrup I've given them. But this is their, board anyways. You see a lot of nectar in there. I see like one thing of bee bread, I think. But yeah, they've been filling this up with nectar to make honey. That's capped over stuff is honey. And since this is food, they started on this one. I might put them back like this to make them draw out that other side. And I might even put a spacer in between since it's not part of the brood nest. I might put one of these ones I need to work on in between there. I've heard that can encourage them to build it out, but they've built out a lot of that side and they've started a little bit on this side. Look at them all. They're drinking that got split when I opened it. And they're drinking it up. They're like, no, we're not going to waste any of that. All right. Okay, girls. All right. And I did find the queen last week when I didn't bring a video camera, so she is alive and well. I'm wondering if I'll have luck to find her this week. They keep on building at the bottom of these, and I keep on discouraging it, but they're gonna do what they're gonna do. What we got in here, we got some cap brood, obviously honey at the corners, little bulging honey because they had that empty frame next to them, so they built out a bit. I've heard you can knock it back to encourage it, but I worry they'll just do it again until they've really started building out that other side. So I might hold off on that. I did try it last week. I knocked off one of these corners and it looks like they built it right back out because there really wasn't anything over there to prevent them from doing that. So I'll wait till they get a little bit more done. I'm not seeing the queen on this frame. These are good girls though, let me tell you. Calm. Busy. Lots of brood here. Excited about that. So let me tell you what, before we put y'all back, I am gonna take this off, sorry. I don't like it. I understand it takes a lot of work to build this stuff, but I don't want y'all doing that. Y'all gotta stop it. It's not like a huge deal, but it also, since I'm new, I want to be able to spot if they're making queen cells or swarm cells. To like just keep an eye on things. I think these are just drone cells here. They don't look big enough to be queen cells, and I don't think they'd want to supersede, though. They could want to swarm. I mean, they are pretty full. They need to get that comb built out. It's pretty amazing how much work they've done. I'm sweating on them. It's hot today. Let's keep the smoke going. You okay? You just want to hang out? I'm not your home. Here you go. Trying out this J tool. Oh boy, it is warmer today than it has been. And it's only going to get warmer, I'll tell you what. Okay, there's lots of room here. Well, I see some brood. See some bee bread and some honey. But like, I think there's lots of room in here for them to, lots of it has eggs and brood in it actually. But they're working on that. How about over here? They keep building those little bird combs at the bottom. Just cleaning up. If any people with more experience want to let me know, I feel like this is something worth doing, but it might not be. I wish they'd put that much energy into building out the foundations. I didn't see the queen on here. Give them another look. Oh, they're starting to get a little annoyed with me, I think. Nothing too crazy, just examining my face. Yeah, I'm not seeing her here. Alright, more bees. Good brood frame looking. It's got some nectar backfilled in there, not a ton. It's a couple spots. Lots of uncapped, or there's a lot of capped brood and some uncapped brood in the middle. Really feel like that last frame was where the queen should be, but who knows what she's up to. Yeah, last time I saw her, and she wasn't even like trying to hide or anything. She was just doing her thing. So, yeah, I mean, another good brood frame. Busy, busy bees. Back in you go. I mean, I saw eggs. I know she's in here. So I'm really just peeking because I just want to know if they're There's some more festooning. I don't know if you can see that. And I believe that's what it's called. If not, I'll try to learn how to put a word over a video to correct myself. Ooh. Here's Johnny. Making some weird noises in here. You can see some bees with pollen coming back from harvesting, or either that or they collected it from someone who harvested. I think that's less likely, but maybe. That's a full frame of bees right there. Yes, I just feel like I'm gonna have trouble finding the queen today. Found her right away last time. But yeah, they got some more burr comb here. I'm just blowing to make sure I don't see any queen cells. Ooh, you can hear them buzzing. Excuse me, ladies. Just doing a bit of cleaning. Alright, let's take a look at how, I think we got one more frame to look at actually, and then I'll take a look at how they're doing on this other side. Then we'll get them back up together, get out of their way. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll see the queen on this one. Who knows? More burr comb. I squished some of it. Got a big old fat honey corner here and at the bottom. But it does look like they have moved on to the next frame, which is good. And oh, hello. I'll tell you what. Oh, I do see something interesting here. That looks like there's maybe a queen cell right there. Doesn't look like there's anything in it. I know it's pretty normal for them to make them, but I am gonna knock that one just because I'm pretty certain they have a queen. At least they had one a few days ago because there's eggs. And I saw her last week. I think they're just kind of doing it, and I don't want them to swarm. And she seems to be doing a good job. What do we got in here? We got brood. And now I'm really wishing I saw her. They seem really calm. I don't think they're queenless. Oops. Sorry, bees. Oops. Alright, let's put y'all back. This is a full frame, I tell you what. we're just going to switch these around and then put one of these in front of this one. Put that to the side. Move these over. I'm almost done, ladies. We got some bees. And they're drawing it out over here. It's looking a little funky, but they're doing it. Lots of honey. And I wouldn't expect the queen to be here. I must have just missed her. She's got to be over in here. So I'm just going to move this one to here. And I'm going to put this honey on the outside. To hopefully get them to draw it a bit more. And this one, this is the one they drew, yeah. Same kind of thing. I'm putting it on the outside. I'll move them this way. Oh, this one's not looking great. There you go. Excuse me, ladies. I might have to glue this. Alright, and yeah, one of the more veteran beekeepers who know a lot more than I do said that, you know, they never try to center them. They like to put them to one side, and they also said, like, it probably doesn't matter either way. But that might save me a bit of time. So I'm going to try that out. Just kind of squish them all even to one side. That means they're going to have a little bit extra room over here. They might build a little bit of a fatter comb on that side. But, you know, we'll see. If it causes issues, I'll look into it more. But I'm going to give that a shot. And he also, Honey Hefe also told me that not to put the excluder or the top between the oh, that smoke is going now. Between the hive body and the feeder. He also recommended turning them towards the field, which I think I will do, but not yet, because I am still in the early phases of wanting to keep an eye on them, and I got that camera there. But I do think that's a good idea. It's just, I don't know, not ready to not be able to take a look at them every day. I'm just too nervous that something weird's gonna happen and I won't know until I get here the next week. And actually, I don't think I'll be able to check on them next week because of, I mean, I could, it's just I'm on call and I don't have the best reception here. So I'd hate to get a call and not, you know, hear about it until like an hour later, and then, you know, just got to be responsible. So I think I am going to leave this feeder on here, even though it is empty. I don't think there's much damage they could do with that, just because I don't want to bring it home. I am planning, you know, they got 1, 2, like 3.5 frames to fill out. You know, it might be a little early. I think they like 80%, so 2 frames left, and I got more than 2. I do have that super. I'm considering it. If I'm not able to come next week and they fill it up, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on. Y'all can tell me how crazy that is. But you know, they started filling those out and I put them on the edges. I'm just here now, and I just don't want them to run out of room. So actually I am going to put that queen excluder on. This is like a honey super, but it's going to kind of be like their honey super. Ladies, you don't make it easy, do you? Get down there. Now the smoke is really going. It took till the end, huh? Alright, so we're gonna put the super on. Like their first super. This is kind of like the bee share. I'm gonna try to do single brood, give them, you know, a super. It's really a pretty warm climate where I am. I'm in coastal Georgia, so winters aren't too harsh and not too long. We got 10. I'll just push them all to one side. Eventually I would like to do the 8 or even 9 or 8 setup so that they get fatter, but you know, it's early in my experience, so I'm sticking to 10. I need those frames filled out anyways. I gotta get all these bees off. Here you go, ladies. My hand's cramping. Come on, man. Alright, there's no like entrance on this top, so it shouldn't matter. I don't want any of them in here. There's no way to get out. Oop. Oh, I know why my hand hurts. This jacket has thumb holes and I'm putting a lot of pressure on it. I was like, what is going on? It's like my thumb's tight. Alright, come on guys. Or come on me, really, more like it. I think I might also get those flat covers eventually. Seems like it might be a little more convenient. Alright, so I put on that super. Hopefully they still fill out that brood box. Because I put the honey on the side. We will see if my theory works. If they just go up to the top, you know, at least then they can put honey up there and leave more room for laying. It looked like we had some pretty good frames of brood. Didn't see the queen, but I saw eggs. I saw her last week. I'm pretty sure she's there. It took me a while today because I got the camera, I guess. Last week it went really quick. You know, everything goes better off camera. Really quick, saw the queen. Okay. Yeah, I do think I am going to turn that around in the coming weeks. I want to keep an eye on him for now. So yeah, that's them. Hopefully they keep going strong, fill out that comb, and I'll try to remember to make another video next time I check on them. If y'all have any advice, I'm happy to hear it. You know, I'm new to this, so advice is welcome. I'm just, you know, sometimes you get different advice from different people. So, and I'm also a curious person, so I might ask questions. It doesn't mean I don't appreciate the advice. So yeah, have a good one. Oh.